everybody. Sorry for the long wait, but welcome back. And this is episode 23 of my reviews. I'm still on Power Rangers audio drama season 2, and this is gonna be for episode 10. I'm going to do a quick review of episode 10, and then I'm going to talk about the future of my channel. Because there's going to be a lot of big changes to my channel. But to the quick review, and a correction to the last review. I kept saying West for the Time Force Ranger. It wasn't West. It was Alex. I did mess up. But the Rangers were pulled into pretty much Tommy's mind. The OG Rangers and the Thunder Rangers were fighting outside with the Ninjetti Rangers, or Shadow Rangers as they're being called. Sorry, y'all. I'm in my headspace a lot, and it's why future episodes is going to be changing. But the OG Rangers found themselves in what they thought they were back in time at one of the festivals before the attack on Chicago, to the point that Jason even called his mother and heard her voice on the phone and broke down crying before they realized everything was not quite right, and that they weren't back in time, that they were trapped within Tommy's mind, trapped within memories of happy times of Tommy. Saba pretty much locked Tommy into happy moments of his life, because when Tommy gave up control, Saba rewarded him by letting him relive happy moments in his life. The Rangers went through the memories to find Saba. Or, never mind, they wouldn't go to look for Saba, but they found Saba as an old man, represented by an old man. And they had a heart-to-heart with him in a conference room, per se. And made him use his powers to see the future. That if Tommy was to win the fight with Eric to kill his brother, or if he was to lose the fight, what would really happen. And Saba saw all the outcomes, that he would himself would be dead, and that Tommy would be evil. Or in the other case, he would still be dead and Eric would be evil. And all outcomes would not be good for the earth. So Saba decided to let Tommy free, to relinquish the powers, to sacrifice himself. But while this conference was going on, one of the Shadow Rangers, Shad, the one I told y'all to remember because he's going to play a very important role, found his way to the conference center because he was trapped also in the machine. And so he heard all of this in a friendly manner. And he agreed not to fight anymore once this was over, and to turn himself in. Tommy's brother, not being a part of this conversation, being in another area, trapped, seeing his mother dying over and over again, was wanting to still kill Tommy, at least for a little while. But Tommy and the others got through to him. Made him see that it wasn't really Tommy's call. It wasn't Tommy's fault for what happened. That Tommy didn't choose to save Kimberly over his mother. So they made up. Sorry guys, I know this one isn't like my usual episodes. I've had a hard time with this episode. Don't get me wrong, it's a great episode. But it definitely shows that you can be trapped in your mind as much as the Rangers can be trapped in their own mind. But basically, once they all worked it all out and all came to from the machine, they stopped the Shadow Rangers by taking their power coins. Except for Shad, who turned his over, and Kat, who joined forces with the Thunder Rangers again and gave her Shadow Coin over. They turned themselves, Kat and Shad turned themselves in while the others were locked up. Kat and Shad was eventually set free. The Rangers were held as heroes because Kat forced Pandora or Rita to show who she really was to the world as she was playing the president. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry this wasn't a full breakdown of the episode like it normally is, but that's kind of the meat of the matter. The next few episodes of the audio drama won't be done as episodes. Well, actually, yes, I will do the rest of season 2 breakdown as quick breakdowns for the episodes. But for going forward after season 2, I'm just going to do each season as a whole. So season 3, I'm going to break down the whole season as one big season, as one big episode. And then I'm going to move from Power Ranger to probably X-Men. I think that's the order I talked to Shane with. Those X-Men, Avengers, and then once they get Mask Rider finished for that season 1, I'll touch on that and then go to some of the other stuff that they've worked on and just do season by season. I think that will work better for myself. And hopefully I can give y'all better episodes. And we can have more fun with this. Until then, see y'all next time. Laters.